What's going on, everyone? It's Dina Infinity. Welcome to my channel on this Friday. It's Good Friday. It's Good News Day, and I'm excited to be here to report some much needed good news because I know we could all really use it. I know I could. The world is going crazy all the time. There's all sorts of weird, crazy news, especially war news, which is very depressing. So it's good to do the show every week to focus on the positive and remember that there's still good humans going on out there. There's still good things going on out there. Good humans doing good things, cute animals being cute, all sorts of stuff that are good and part of planet Earth that we should celebrate at least once in a while. And that's what I do on this show with all of you. So good to see you guys. The regulars are in the chat. What's up? Spike and Madness is in the house, who says he's out of coffee. That is not good news. That is bad news. And you know what's so crazy, Spike, is I also am I'm not out of coffee, but I drank all my coffee and then I didn't have time to make coffee because I was already late. So then I don't have any coffee with me right now either. So we're kind of in the same boat. I only have water right now. And it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting show without the coffee. Anyways, we got other people in the house. Saw is here, who sent me a bunch of cool stuff we're going to look at. I clipped something. Darren, mod extraordinaire, is in the house. We have Darren here. We've got so many other people. Keely is in the house. We got the Grim Dark, wishing everybody happy Good Friday. What's going on? Grim Psychotic Mongoose just got here. What's going on, Psychotic Mongoose? And some other people are in the chat as well, like Shadow War Child, and more people are rolling in by the minute. So let's get into all of this good news that we have to talk about. But first, before we get into this week's news, we do have an update about last week's featured story about the old granny, the 91-year-old granny that was they had a wellness check on her and she was like caught basically playing video games and not answering the phone. That story, Cavatinho Che sent me the update version because we were wondering last week what this lady was playing. Everybody, all the gamers were wondering, what was she playing? What was the thing that just could not be interrupted because she was getting her high score. She was beating her high score. And it's kind of important in the video game world. And it turns out that the game was Bubble Pop. It was Bubble Pop, you guys. That was the game. I don't think I've ever played Bubble Pop. Maybe I played it like once or twice, like back in the day, but it's been a long time it's not that I've not ever played it. It's been a long time since I've played it, but it was Bubble Top or Bubble Pop. I should say Bubble Pop. And yeah, that's the game. There you go. That's the update. That was the game. Everybody was wondering what Granny was playing. And that was it. Yeah, there you go. Psychotic Mongoose. Okay then. Yeah. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Yeah. Bubble Pop? I mean, it's Granny. Come on. It's Granny. Granny, I mean, I didn't think she was going to be like, oh, I'm playing like Grand Theft Auto, although that would have been kind of based. But it's also not one of those games where you beat your high score. I expected something else. Like what would have been really cool is if she was playing like Tony Hawk, because you could beat your high score in Tony Hawk with the tricks. I was like, please be playing Tony Hawk. Please be playing Tony Hawk, because that would be so cool. But that was not the case. It was Bubble Pop. But yeah, so like let's get into the good news of this week. We have some hero news. We've got some hero news to cover. Starting with this one right here. Utility worker saves toddler just seconds before he runs into traffic. That's just a nightmare scenario for everybody involved, especially obviously the parents, the mom. Whew, what a nightmare scenario to have happen at all. Never want to be put in that position, but thank God this guy was there to be the hero at the right place at the right time. So we're gonna watch the story right here.
Welcome on into the news at noon. We begin with this big story: a toddler running down a busy Phoenix street in downtown, rescued by APS workers.
Not a sight that you want to see on any given day. It happened back in March, and the heart-stopping moment was caught on camera. Fox 10's Ashley Rodriguez is live from 2nd Avenue and Grant, where it all went down. Ashley, remarkable. This toddler is okay.
Absolutely. Right place, right time, or divine intervention. And I only ask that because it was a series of unexpected events that happened to APS troubleshooter Robert Butler that day. I mean, his training went extra long. He had extra paperwork, and it all caused him to have to leave work late.
Wow.
So take a look at the surveillance video where all of this was captured. It captured the moments just after 3:10 in the afternoon, March 19th, when Butler is driving down Grant and 2nd Avenue. He notices a wagon and an umbrella on the sidewalk. Thinking it odd, he then realizes a toddler, estimated to be around 3 years old, is just booking it up the sidewalk, unaware that Lincoln, a very busy street, is just ahead of him. Butler says his heart dropped. He quickly pulls over and grabs the kid before the kid hits the intersection.
Oh my God, that kid was heading to disaster.
I'm not sure if it was God or something, was divine invention. I don't know, but there was something that day that was off the normal that just put me at that, I guess, the right place at the right time. Just think about like when I get home and my son's happy to see me. So just thinking that that little boy can be happy to see his parents or whoever.
Oh my God, that's so sweet.
I have to admit, when I was talking to him, I kind of teared up at that moment too. All of that emotion coming from just the fear that he felt and seeing that toddler running towards a busy street. Now we all want to know, where the heck was mom, right? So Butler says when he got out of the car, all he heard was a woman screaming somewhere down the street. He grabbed the boy and then quickly reunited him with the woman, and then they were off. So that is one very lucky woman, and that toddler definitely has angels, one of them being Robert Butler.
Definitely. My goodness, what a crazy story. That's one of those stories, right? When you're like, especially when they're like, oh, the mom was like, you hear a woman screaming like that. It's just a nightmare scenario, and why they tell you never take your eyes off a toddler, because it's like literally an instant. It almost happened to me actually once with my little nephew, but I obviously like my eyes never came off of him, but he was about to bolt. Like I was like, oh, like, and I just saw him, and I grabbed his little arm, and I was like, you're not going anywhere. That's when I realized why people have those leashes for the little toddlers, because before I was like, this whole leash situation is weird, and it's like kind of like demeaning to the toddler. And then I realized, you know what, it's better to put him on a leash than have him run to the middle of the road, because that's the scenario you never want to happen. So that's just that's where I stand now. If you have to put your kids on a leash, go ahead and do it. So yeah. But anyways, good story. Hero. So hero rescued the little toddler kid. We need clapping sounds for that hero. Let's go. Yes. Absolutely. Let's do it. Awesome. That's awesome. Good heroes. Awesome heroes. Next story, we have to talk about let me pull up the next story. My stories now are not tabs anymore on the screen, because remember when I was freezing? I have to keep the tabs now minimal, apparently, which is really annoying. I like having like a billion tabs open. I'm a tab kind of girl. This non-tab situation is not working out for me, but we must press on. We must press on. Here is the next story, which is pretty awesome as well. Here it is. Missing 76-year-old found alive after enduring 4 days without food or water in the wilderness. This dude right here, he looks pretty rugged. Like he kind of has that like Clint Eastwood kind of look to him. So I'm like, this dude obviously he looks like a survivor. Like I was like, I like when I see a dude like that, I expect him to be a survivor, and he was. So let's listen to the story right here. Here we go.
And that breaking news is a 76-year-old camper who had been missing for 4 days. He's found alive. Thank you for joining us for 12 News at 4. I'm Troy Hayden.
And I'm Tram Mai. 12 News journalist Jade Cunningham is live near I-17 and Bloody Basin Road, where Mark Young was found. What happened, Jade?
Yeah, I mean, truly an amazing story. Just before 2 o'clock this afternoon, we received word that Young was found and that he was going to be airlifted for medical attention. I'm working with the public information officer of Yavapai County to learn and confirm more details at this time. So we are getting details by the minute about this rescue. But again, still working for information. And it is amazing that after 4 days that this man was found alive. Now, according to families and authorities, Young was camping in a remote part of this area near I-17 and Bloody Basin Road. He had a dinner scheduled for Friday and did not show up, which is when family reported him missing, and that search began. The Yavapai County Sheriff's Office had multiple...
It's like the grandma story, but this one's in the wild, and he was not playing video games.
Search teams out here since. They even called in other agencies, including Maricopa and Coconino counties, to come help. It was all hands on deck. On Saturday, they actually found his vehicle. There were other personal belongings that they found throughout search efforts. So they were very hopeful that he was going to be found, and they were hoping, of course, that he was going to be found alive. We do know that this was a very difficult rescue operation. We spoke with Lieutenant Chuck Owens earlier as the search was underway today. He told me that the biggest challenge with this search overall was the terrain.
He's got an RV
right now.
Oh my God. This is literally Breaking Bad. This is what's going on. This is some Breaking Bad-ish. Look, there's a freaking RV.
We have a lot of drone assets and a lot of air assets that can cover some of it. But because of kaibab trees being the foliage of kaibab trees, they can't see underneath it. So we have to have people physically go up to every single tree, every single shrub, look up underneath.
They're doing bad things there.
Now, I was also able to speak with one of Young's 7 kids earlier this morning as they were getting ready to search, because all 7 kids were involved actively with their father's search. And they tell me that Young was very familiar with this area. He also served 2 tours in Vietnam, and that he is the toughest man they know. So they were all very hopeful that that would help with finding him alive. And thankfully, he was found alive. Now, I am told that he has 7 kids, 30 grandchildren, so you can rest assured tonight that this family is very thankful for all the efforts made by search and rescue teams. I'm also just learning new information too that he was found responsive, so that's definitely some good news as well, though his condition is still unknown at this time. Stay with 12 News. We will continue to follow this story. Reporting live, Jay Cunningham, 12 News.
And Jay, that is remarkable, truly, considering that terrain there. That doesn't even look like there's a whole lot of shade, not to mention the temperatures. It was so hot over the weekend.
It was very hot, but I also asked, when I was speaking with search and rescue crews, that they told me that the weather actually worked in their favor because, there's a really nice breeze. So it's not too hot over here, though it is obviously very sunny. And then in the evening hours, it didn't get too cold, which would help with search and rescue. And then
he was like, I have 30 grandkids and they invited me to dinner. I ain't going.
Obviously hopeful for a recovery as well with Mr. Young. So, the weather definitely worked in their favor.
And what gets me is, when you go camping, and he was supposed to meet people, right? Friday night, wasn't it Friday night? So you only usually bring enough supplies to last as long as you're going to be camping. So he was able to get enough water to last him 4 days.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Which is, again, one of the things they were talking about, his background and his experience with this area. Again, they said he was very familiar with this area. He obviously had a military background. So they were hopeful that because of that, he would have packed maybe far more supplies than he necessarily needed, which obviously would be handy in a situation like this.
So tough. Wow. Truly incredible.
He's
Thank you, Jade.
Thanks, Jade.
Woo! Yay! Well, he survived. That's the good news. No one knows why he was there at all, though, other than camping in the middle of the desert, which has been a plot of one of the biggest TV shows of all time, Breaking Bad. Those people were not doing good things in the desert. I sure hope that that's not what this dude was doing in the desert. But, we'll take what we can get. We'll take what we can get. Russell Hall over on Rumble. What's going on, Russell? I saw you say something really naughty that got moderated in the YouTube chat. So you migrated over to Rumble. So you can say naughty things. But I have prepared some clips for you today, sir. I have prepared clips for you specifically because people last week sent me many, many, many baby giraffe videos, many, one of which was a few minutes long. And I was like, I need to cut this down. I can't just sit there and have the entire show be a baby giraffe video. So, I had to cut that down. But several people have sent me baby giraffe videos for you. Things are definitely on the docket for Mr. Russell Hall. Should he get out of line again, moderators? You let me know with those baby giraffe emojis, chat. If you guys think Russell Hall's getting out of hand in the chat, you just spam those baby giraffe emojis. And you know what? If you don't have access to the baby giraffe emojis, the most simplest way to get access is to become a member of the Nina Infinity channel. And then you can have access to baby giraffe emojis and much more. And of course, you'll help support the channel. Which is also very awesome. So consider subscribing and becoming a member. Thank you. Russell Hall, meanwhile, over on Rumble, he's saying, who picks one of the few places uglier than rural central Georgia to go camping? As someone who grew up in Canada, Vancouver, which is one of the camping destinations of the world, I will say that I don't necessarily get what's the word I'm looking for here? I'm trying to be nice as possible, but the barren landscape of a desert to go camping in is not necessarily my cup of tea, especially since it has really very little access to water. I don't quite see the appeal, but you know what? To each their own. I know a lot of weird stuff happens in the desert, like Breaking Bad type stuff. So to each their own, like I said, to each their own. Russell also says over on Rumble, the whole scenario looks like what's going on in Breaking Bad. That's true. I had to censor that last one. Russell also says he's screaming this time. He's screaming now. Are you bad, woman? Don't put that kind of power in the hands of the chat. Too late. Too late. It's funny. Psychotic Mongoose is gifting memberships now. So thank you. Thank you for gifting a membership to the chat. A lucky recipient received one. And yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. Psychotic Mongoose. Let's get some people. People are, Yeah, I'm seeing giraffe emojis, but not enough. Like, we'll wait. We'll wait. Like, let's see. Let's see how things go. I have a lot. Let's see how things go. What? Breaking granddad. Yeah, he was like, I'm over having 34 grandkids. I'm over it. Hey, 200 Butt Studios is in the Rumble chat. He says, "Hey, happy Friday. You're going camping alone in the desert?" No. No, I would not go camping in the desert alone, especially alone. My goodness. Spike said like that dude looked like Nick Nolte. that dude did kind of look like Nick. I thought he looked more like Clint Eastwood, but he definitely had a Nick Nolte thing going on too. He definitely had one going on. He's Russell's screaming that those are adult giraffe emojis. That's true only because the memberships only have the baby giraffe emojis. So that's why I'm telling you guys, you should sign up if you want to spam baby giraffe emoji. But I you know what? Those count. It's okay. We'll count them. Look at this. Charlene wants to see baby giraffe. People are spamming the baby giraffe. Ooh, Russell. There's plenty more where that came from. But before we play more of that, let's get into our highlighted story of the day. It's a sweet one. But also it does start terrifying, and it's like it starts out kind of like terrible news. Actually, it's a problem. This situation is a problem, especially in the United States. And sometimes I tell you guys, life is full of ups and downs. Life is crazy, and bad things happen. Bad things happen all the time. But humanity and people, you see the best version of them when bad things happen. And that's exactly the case for this man right here, who is the hero of the week, our hero of the week. He is the principal who saved countless lives, students honor principal who saved them by crowning him prom king. This dude right here is a hero, absolute hero, because he stopped a school shooter. This dude showed up to the school getting ready to shoot people, and this man right here saved countless lives by apprehending him. This is that moment. We don't need to watch this because they will show it in this story. So let's watch this right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, our king, Kurt Moore.
Watch this incredible moment at Palms Valley High School in Oklahoma. That's the school's principal, Kurt Moore, being crowned prom king. Students cheering and clapping all around him, celebrating the man they consider a hero. This is him earlier this month, tackling a former student who entered the school armed with a gun.
Get him!
Moore was shot in the leg, but still managed to subdue the gunman.
That's crazy.
And is being credited with saving countless lives.
He got shot.
I could not be more thankful for him. He really is just a savior for our little town.
Our king, Kurt Moore.
That moment of bravery honored on the dance floor.
It was ecstatic.
I love that.
I'm so glad they did it that way. I don't think any of us would have had it any other way. He's just an
No,
amazing person. He
no.
deserves like all the love and praise.
He deserves
This
all of it.
principal turned prom king, celebrated by his students, forever grateful for his heroism.
Amazing.
We thank you
I
for
love
watching.
that.
And
What a
remember, stay
cool
updated on
thing
breaking
to do
news
of the
and top stories.
students and the school, obviously. Like, I mean, I think it's just it had to be done. But man, that guy, he was brave. He was brave. He was a true hero. He rescued countless lives. Absolutely, just a hero. A hero. What else is there to say? He's a hero. He's Hercules. Thank you, sir, for rescuing all these kids. You know, that situation could have turned extremely tragic, but because of that man, it did not. So he is the prom king and the hero that we all need. Thank you for the $1 over on Rumble. 200, what does this say? Heisenberg-finity. I was like, what? You need to put spaces between your words, sir. I don't have enough coffee for right now. My goodness. What that story, just it was good. It was a good story. This next story is this one got me in the feels, you guys. This one got me in the feels. So we're probably gonna need shields for this one. Hang on.
Shields up.
This one got me in the feels. This one I have to read, so I apologize in advance. All right, here it is. This rooster became the most expensive ever at this auction, and the reason why is beautiful. That's this rooster right here. And it says a small livestock auction in Ranburne, Alabama. A simple rooster became the heart of an extraordinary act of generosity, turning into thousands of dollars in support for a family facing one of the hardest battles imaginable. Man, like, you know it's true. You know it's true. It's just one of the hardest things anyone can go through. Like I just went, like my cat got cancer, and it was awful. It was just one of the most awful things I've ever had to go through. I cannot imagine having my baby go through that. It's just awful. The story goes, though, it started at the old Cleburne County sale barn when a man walked in with a rooster and made a surprising request. He didn't want to sell it for himself. Instead, he wanted to donate it to help someone in need. Staff explained that a local family was going through a medical crisis. Their infant son was in the hospital with serious heart complications. Without hesitation, the rooster was put up for auction, with all proceeds going directly to the family. What happened next stunned everyone in the room. The rooster was sold, and then the buyer immediately put it back up for auction again, and then it was sold again and again. The cycle continued more than 10 times, with people repeatedly buying and redonating the same rooster, turning a $70 animal into a powerful symbol of community and compassion. By the time the bidding finally ended, that one rooster raised over $5,300 for the family. That is what community looks like, Andy Williams shared. After witnessing the moment, people came together, helping a family in hard time and showing that kindness still runs deep. You guys, what do I always say? What do I say? I say kindness can change the world, people, and it can. It can change lives. It can change lives. Behind the scenes, the family at the center of it all continued to walk a difficult road. The baby's mother, Crystal, shared that they are still hoping to bring their son home before he requires surgery. She spoke about the emotional weight of being by her son's bedside while also missing her 2 daughters at home. But amid the fear and exhaustion, something powerful has been carrying them forward. They feel it, a local journalist noted. The love, the prayers, and the people showing up for them. And there has been plenty of that. Tears were shed inside the barn as bidding unfolded, but so was the gratitude, deep, heartfelt gratitude from a family reminded they are not alone. In the latest update, the baby is now off the ventilator and holding strong, a hopeful sign in what is still a challenging journey ahead. In the end, it wasn't just a rooster that changed hands that day, it was hope, lifted and multiplied by the community that refused to stand and do nothing. Guys, I have tears in my eyes right now just reading that over again. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. But man, these kind of stories always get me in the feels. They really do. They really, really do. That community, what a wonderful community. What is there to say about something like that? This is why everyone should want to be part of something like that. This is why you have to be kind and be nice to your neighbors and be welcoming and loving and just foster a good community around you. Because if you do that, people will come through for you when it's your time of need. So kudos to that community. Kudos to all of the good humans out there taking away from themselves to give to someone else when they need it the most. It really, really lifts people. We have a couple Rumble rants over on Rumble from 200 Watt Studios, and Russell Hall, 200 Watt, says, it's a reference to your Blue Crystal meth lab. Jesus, 200 Watt Studios. We're trying to move on from that whole thing.
Stop it. Get some help.
Russell Hall says, oh, the rooster really makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, huh? Yes, it does. He did not use the word rooster. You guys can figure that one out. And then he also says kindness runs very deep, apparently. It really does, Russell. It's so true. People just came together to help that family. What a wonderful thing. What a wonderful thing. I love, I gotta say the roosters are not my favorite just because I'm not a morning person. So like when roosters like make that noise, I'm not a fan. Well, it's just, I'm not the biggest fan of roosters. Just generally speaking. This next story, first of all, it's British. It's a British story. But also, you're definitely going to need shields for this one, guys, because it's really sweet.
Shields up.
Oh my God, you guys, this British story, I definitely almost cried when I was watching it. I was like, no. Well, I mean, no, but more like yes, because, it's just so sweet. It's just so sweet. Hold on. I'm having technical difficulties right now. Ugh. This is not turning out well for me today. Am I frozen? Because my screen went frozen completely. Okay, we're back. God, I'm not having a good time with this situation right now. Okay. Carrying on. Everything's fine. Everything's just super slow right now for me. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Frames are way down. That's how it is, Holocron. That I'm like the frame rate. Like, what is going on? The frame rate is so bad. Anyways. Let's we'll keep going though. Here we go. First of all, actually let me pull up this other thing because I think we're gonna need to go. Yeah, we're gonna have to go to this other screen for this. This is difficult to do when things don't run quite well. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay. Here we go. This next story, you guys. Shields up, everybody. Shields up.
Shields up.
A British story about a lovely gran. His Granborghini, like Lamborghini, but Granborghini, gives elderly people joyrides in supercars. This is a really, really sweet story. It says an Englishman whose grandmother took her own life while suffering from loneliness has started a turbocharged effort to reduce social isolation. Called Granborghini, the charity connects seniors and elderly in the UK with the owners of supercars made by Ferrari and McLaren to give them a spin. Organizer Mark Cody had always promised Gran that he'd take her for a ride in a Lamborghini one day, but never got the opportunity. After he made a promise to make sure others would have the same chance in the name of preventing future tragedies of isolation, Cody says he didn't know about the widespread epidemic of loneliness among retirees in the UK, but after learning about its pervasiveness, made a few phone calls and Granborghini was born. What started out as a daft idea, trying to do some good and raise awareness in the wild and exciting way for people who get forgotten about, and has blown me away with the response, Cody told the UK's This Morning show. We've had people step out of the car and say, I feel like a rock star, or I feel 20 years younger, Cody told the BBC. It's so heartwarming and overwhelmingly emotional to see people's reactions. Partnering with Mark is 82-year-old Betty Tynan, organizer of a small social group called Friendship Lunches, and also the first Grand to get behind the wheel of one of the supercars. One day, she and her friends were having a fundraiser event, and Cody was there with 3 supercars. As Tynan revealed recently, even though the opportunity was there to drive one, the members of the luncheon club were like wildebeest at the edge of the river, waiting to see who's first one to jump in. For starters, the low-riding cars are a bit difficult to get in and out of, but Tynan is a social soul and wanted to have a go immediately. The McLaren's owner, Robin Gibbons, said that he got involved with Granborghini in order to do exactly what he wanted to do when he bought the car: make people smile. They've all got. They've got a good few cars here, and I'm hoping to get in one, said Tynan. It made our life doing this. So we're gonna watch. This is the video. We're gonna watch this. It's really wonderful. It's just this whole video really just got me in the feels. So let's watch this together.
Make someone's day. Are you Tony? Are you coming out for a ride with me today? Come here. Oh, it's lovely to meet you.
Oh,
What
that
do you
is
think?
wonderful. You could eat it. It's like a sweet.
That's amazing. Shall we get you in?
Let's take you somewhere nice.
Absolutely,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Come on, my lovely.
Ready? No! Age is just your body.
Should I put it to the test?
Yeah, please. And yeah. You don't have to think cold. If people think cold, they will heal. This is fantastic.
I love that.
You've still got to keep your independence. That is the main thing about growing up. As I say, when Eric died, I could have sat and cried and not done anything. But I decided to have the bucket list to do it myself. And, you know, I look forward to the things I was going to do.
You're absolutely right. At my home,
I gotta, yeah, we gotta do that.
so I can show them that they still have some.
Look at having
I want
fun.
to do that for Miles.
I want to do that for Miles.
And it's genuinely bringing a tear to my eye because
She's still there, you know. She's just in a different place.
but she was like you once.
In a different place.
Oh my goodness. She was quite fun now. So.
Oh, yes, please.
You ready?
Yep. Oh, look at that oh, it's gorgeous.
And it's impossible not to feel alive and smile.
Yeah.
I mean, like, even getting this as a car, it felt like a dream as a kid, but actually I get way more joy out of sharing it with the world, with as many people. It's just stuff. But this moment with you, I'll treasure forever.
Oh, thank
I love this.
I mean it. Because that's what life's about, it's moments.
Yeah, it is. And those people that are just like me, that think like me, but nobody listens to them. Find something you like doing and try it. Even if you think you can't do it, try it.
That's good advice.
If you don't like it, don't ever do it again. But if you do, try it and don't be scared.
That's really good advice.
It will work out or it won't. That's life.
Let's go
I
make some
love
more
that. What a good message. I just love that he's like helping the grands and grandpas and stuff, and like the little old people. It's like loneliness is terrible, you know. Loneliness is a terrible thing, and it's just lovely that he's going out of his way to help these people because of what happened to his own grandma. What a good person. What a good human. And I love how he was like, you remind me of my gran. And that's so sweet. You guys, if your grandmas and your grandpas are still around, pick up the phone and give them a call because you never know when they'll be not here anymore. And that goes for everyone. That goes for everyone in our lives that we love and cherish. Sometimes we tend to take the time for granted. So kudos to him. He's such a good human. Doing good things. That's what you got to do. Speaking of good humans, here's Ian So Forth with a 25 pounds. Thank you so much. That is not cheap, my friend. I appreciate that very much for supporting the channel. Thank you. He says, you couldn't find a Lamborghini story from Fingering Hoe. You know, I thought about that because when the article came up, I was like, darn it, I wish this article was based out of Fingering Hoe. Apparently Fingering Hoe is the name of a city in England. I found that out through Ian So Forth this week on Twitter. Apparently it's a small town. And I was like, you know, I really hope something heroic happens there so that we can cover it on the show. And I think that people would really like to read about Fingering Hoe. And Ian offered to be the town's hero. Like, he's going to be the local hero of the town. He's gonna go there and see if he can maybe rescue a dog or a cat or like something, so that he can make the local news in the town of Fingering Hoe. I just love Britain. Britain is a wonderful place full of many cities that are just incredible. Yes, do CPR. Ian, do a CPR story in Fingering Hoe. That would be great. We'll definitely cover it. I can't wait until you go and become a news sensation in the town of Fingering Hoe. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for bringing that up. That is definitely a name. Which you know what? If Russell Hall was ever going to live anywhere, it would be the town of Fingering Hoe. I feel like. He's like, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. We got a couple Rumble rants and Rumble rants from Russell Hall on 200 Watt Studios. 200 Watt says, these stories. Let me move this over here so it's easier to read. Hang on a second. These stories are so pure, like Nina's Blue Crystal Meth. 200 Watt Studios. No. Why are you tart? And then Russell says, wait, so would it be fair to say that you're more of a cat person then? Yeah, definitely a cat person for sure. And then 200 Watt says, if I had a nickel for every time a woman said to me, I'm not having fun right now. Uh-oh. And then he follows it up with, I like to take my first dates on a coffee date, but they never go well. I think it's because the tire shops need to set up their free coffee game. Oh my goodness. And then he follows it up with, speaking of Fingering Hoe, Singho is the town where all of the retired hookers live. Oh God. This is getting out of hand. Do you see what you started, Ian? Did you see what you started?
Hey, phrasing.
My God. My God. Thank you, Ian Soforth. I blame Ian Soforth for this one. Okay. This is definitely on Ian. My goodness. You knew this was going to happen, didn't you, Ian? Russell says, can you please bring up a picture of Fingering Hoe, one from the front and one from the back of the town, if you don't mind? Oh God, did you see what you started, Ian? Do you see? He also says, Russell, over on Rumble, finding out about Fingering Hoe has been a real shocker. This is the thing, right? This is the thing. You learn a new thing every day. And I'm just so glad that I could be an educational tool. This show can be an educational tool for geography and teaching people about small towns in England. I don't even want to Google this, but I'm going to. My God, I can't believe it's actually a real place, you guys. It's not. Wait. Oh my God. There is a place next to it called Wythenhoe. You guys, there's a lot of hoes. in England. Look, you guys, it says fingering hoe. And then this one is Wivenhoe. Y'all, this is a real place. Look at that, like, beautiful church, though. I mean, this is like, this is England, though. Like, it's just like it's gorgeous, historical places. But the town's definitely called Fingering Hoe. I mean, that's Ian, this needs to be you. Ian, why are you not this picture? Why am I not looking at a picture of you next to the sign of Fingering Hoe? Look, look at this little sign. Oh, this is kind of cute. Hold on. I'm going to pull that up. Because, I mean, that's cute, you guys. This is cute. There's Fingering Hoe. That's cute, you guys. Look, there's a like little sheep here. I mean, that's cute. What is happening? Oh, I wonder, like, okay, I want to know, like, why was this town named Fingering Hoe? It's a village and a civil parish. Oh, that's interesting. So it was a parish. Wow. Just the world is just such an interesting place. It's just such an interesting place. Got a couple more Rumble rants. Tuna says, I bet lots of people what? Hold on. Bet lots of bowling going on in Fingering Hoe. Yeah, I don't know about that. It's a small town. I don't know if they'll have a lot of bowling alleys. Maybe Ian can go find out. Russell also says, I'll be honest, I'm a little disappointed that Fingering Hoe isn't a fishing village. Why, you want to go fishing there? Oh, God. Okay, moving right along. 201 Studio says, Wivenhoe over on Rumble. Wivenhoe has a population of 2 women. And then Russell says, there's a lot of known, what? There's a lot of, I'm not reading that, Russell. No, I'm drawing a line at that one. God damn it, Russell. Everybody settle down. Everybody settle the F down. Russell Hall says, what is the population of Fingering Hoe? Please tell me it's 69. Oh, God. Oh, God. Let's see. I'm actually curious. I'm actually curious. I'm actually going to. Oh my God. This is wild. Such a missed opportunity, Fingering Hoe, because it says that the town's population is 764. If it was 769, that would have been amazing, but missed opportunity. Sorry, it's 764. Oh, it's such a tiny town, you guys. It's only got like 700 people that live there. That's so cute. What a cute little town. Oh my God, she's sleeping. I know. I was like, I saw that. Saw sent that one to me. And I was like, thanks, Saw. That one's going to get him for sure. Russell says over on Rumble, there, you see that? Curiosity is what always leads to fingering hoe. He means the town in England. He means the town in England. Okay. We've been sidetracked enough with fingering hoe. Thanks to Ian, so forth. Really appreciate that, bud. But you know what? We have another small town story in England. That's sadly not happened in fingering hoe, but it's also another small town. It's not Ivanhoe either, unfortunately. But I mean, we have to talk about this story. It's quite incredible. And we just need to really talk about this right here. And again, I'm having problems with the tabs. The tab situation is not good. It's just not it's not going well. Okay. Here it is. We're going to have to Spike, thank you for the gifted membership to the chat. Thank you, Spike. Appreciate it. Appreciate that very much, Spike. This is the next story, and there's Spike. Thank you so much, Spike. Appreciate you. Teachers opera karaoke goes viral. Opera, I should say. Opera. Karaoke goes viral and lands him an audition on Britain's Got Talent. This, I have to say, was quite a shock to watch. I was very impressed. Like, it's one of those things where you're like, imagine being in a town in a small little pub, and then somebody just, starts speaking or starts singing an opera song that's just like perfect. And you're like, wait, am I in a dream? Because that's what happened in this little pub. And the story goes like this. We're gonna read the studio. We're gonna read the story, and then we're gonna watch the video because it's quite incredible. I wanted to at least watch a little bit of it with you guys. A teacher's pub karaoke rendition of the opera classic Nissan Dorma was so good that it went viral and also earned the attention of producers from Britain's Got Talent. 37-year-old Benjamin Gillam had been out drinking in Liverpool celebrating the birthday of his friend Laura Beaver. The two went for drinks and then decided to do some karaoke. The duo rocked up to Cooperstown House Pub on April 7th, where they performed one song each before Beaver signed Gillam up for the iconic Puccini aria, I should say, without him knowing. Captured on the phone video, Gillam puts on a magical display inside the small pub with the audience of 12 people, leading some, like the lady in the white seat next to him, to tears before receiving a standing ovation. This is true. You'll see it in the video. It's quite incredible because he sings so well. He sings so well that the lady starts crying. I mean, I will say I was also in kind of a little bit of tears when I heard that song. Like, I was just like, wow. Like, by the end of it, I kind of had tears in my eyes. But like, I'm an emotional person, and like, music really moves me sometimes. I'm like, oh, like, oh my God. Like, I get in all of my feelings when I hear music like that. It's very emotional. But man, that guy, he did rock it out of the park. The pub later uploaded the video on social media, and it has since racked up 3 million views, over 3 million views, with thousands of enthralled watchers leaving comments. Gilliam, from the Wirral Peninsula, just outside the city, is that where Fingering Hoe is? Has since told show producers from BBC's One of the Voice UK and ITV's Britain's Got Talent have got in touch asking if he would like to apply to perform on one of their shows. The response has been incredible. Social media can be a soul destroying. This is so true. This is so true. Social media is such a terrible place sometimes. But it has been really nice seeing all the comments about my voice. He said, who explains that Beaver had asked him if he wanted to sing the aria, but then signed him up and queued it up anyway after he declined. Like, he was like, nah, I'm not gonna sing that. And she was like, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. See, that's a good friend. That's a good friend. When friends push you into doing things that, you know, are out of your comfort zone, but it's in your best interest, and then things like this happen, that's a good friend. I had a couple of drinks, and there was a chance that the top notes wouldn't have come out. But now I have her to thank, really, as that video went viral. He then became a creative arts teacher. Arts teacher at a special education school, Foxfield School in Mearside, which he says he loves. Seeing the joy that music brings it means so much to them. It's a lovely place to work. Oh, that's so sweet. He also he works with special needs kids as well. What a sweetheart. The singer says that the video has reignited his passion for singing and hopes it will bolster his career. As a teenager, Gilliam dreamed of being a professional singer, and in fact did several auditions for The Voice and X Factor and Britain's Got Talent, but never accepted. No one expected the video to land the way it did, and the standing ovation at the end, even the women next to me who was reduced to tears. It has been quite an emotional for me to receive all of the comments about my voice, and then to be contacted by the talent show was just an incredible feeling. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. So we're gonna watch this video, you guys. I'm most likely going to get claimed because he sings it very close to what the actual song is like. But I might have to cut this out of the YouTube portion if it gets claimed. But if it doesn't, great. But it will always be available on Rumble, which is why Rumble is awesome. So here we go. We're gonna watch this. Watch this video. Keep an eye on this lady. Like this is the lady. She's like, at first she's like, what the, like, is this guy really singing this? And then she just gets more emotional and more emotional. And I mean, the guy is amazing. Incredible. Incredible. Wow. Stunning. Incredible. He's like telling the people to like sing with me. And everyone's like, come on, bro, you got this. Wow. I'm going to pause it for just a second, just in case like the stream doesn't get claimed. Because I feel like he's singing it like so close to what the actual song is like. I mean, this is it's kind of incredible. It's kind of incredible. I mean, are you guys keeping an eye on this lady? She's getting emotional. She's getting emotional, you guys. This is emotional. Incredible. Everyone's like, holy shit. Oh my God. That was so good, you guys. That was so good. I could not believe it. I could not believe how incredible that guy's voice was in just a little tiny, small little bar. Incredible. Incredible stuff. Fantastic. What a beautiful, beautiful voice. And what a cool story about a beautiful friendship that it's just so lovely when friends push each other to do something that, you know, I otherwise would never do, you know? 201 Studios over on Rumble says the welcome sign says fingering hoe in the hand wash capital of the world. And then Russell says over on Rumble, how Bonnie Blue. I gotta pre-read this one. I'm not reading that one, Russell. Russell, that's inappropriate for this show, bro. Come on. Come on now. Come on, bro. No, this is the other one. Inappropriate. Spike says, Russ, you know what? Spike, you know what? Spike.
How about no?
Spike, if you guys want to know the absolute debauchery that goes on in this chat that I have to refuse to read on this show, you should be on the Rumble chat because that's where it's all happening. I'm constantly trying to, like, I feel like I need the freaking bleep button for this freaking show. Because I need to bleep half the time because I just want to swear at Russell. My God. All right, let's talk about the next story. By the way, Russell was like totally throwing shade at that guy. And it's like, Russell, you know, I'm trying to be nice. But why don't you get some talent and then mouth off, bro? What are you talking about? He was all like, oh no, that guy sucked. No, he's not quite there. Get out of here. Get out of here with your BS. Let me hear your rendition, guy. Can you even sing like a song, let alone like doing a freaking serenade? Jesus. He wants to know if that lady lives in Fingering Hoe. He's screaming it on Rumble. Why don't you go figure it out and let us know? How about no? How about no? Is Shane G in the chat? Maybe Shane G can calm everybody down. Where's Shane G at? He's not around. I mean, when Shane G is like freaking bringing sanity, you know you have a problem. Oh my God. Okay. Let's go to the next story. That's this story right here. A group works together to save a humpback whale after it became stranded on the Australian sandbar. The Australian sandbar almost took another whale out. I think my British is slowly becoming Australian. No. I've learned how to say no in Australian from Raging Rhino. No. No. Darren says Shane showed up at the beginning and he had to hit sunshine while they had it. Okay. Good. Oh, good. I love that, actually. I hope he goes to visit the town of Fingering Hoe. Shane, if you go to Fingering Hoe, let us know. That rhymes. If you go to Fingering Hoe, let us know. Oh my God, that rhymed. All right, moving right along. This whale was like, no, I've been beached. Rescuers in Australia were able to save a humpback whale after becoming stranded on a sandbar during the migration. The 10-ton marine giant was freed and guided back into the ocean off Forster, New South Wales, after becoming trapped in a shallow water in an urgent and complex rescue operation. Humpback whales typically migrate along Australia's east coast between June and November, traveling from Antarctica to the Great Barrier Reef. But one individual appeared to have set off far too early. Oh, the juvenile humpback had entered the Coolongo River. Coolongo. That's interesting. On April 13th, before becoming stuck on a sandbar where it was unable to return to deeper water. It wasn't until the following day that the rescuers were able to free the animal. A major rescue operation was launched involving the SeaWorld Foundation with NSW National Parks and Wildlife Services and Service, the organization for the rescue and research of the cetaceans in Australia. Orca and the Foresters Dive Center specialist teams work together using heavy-duty sling placed beneath the whale's pectoral fins to carefully tow the exhausted animal from off this initial sandbank into the deeper water. Oh, look at that. They're helping it. They're helping it, you guys. They're doing good human things. They rescued it. Hooray! Look at them. They're rescuing the whale. Video shows the extraordinary moment that the whale was lifted into the main channel. Wait, where's the video? I want to see that. We believe that the whale traveled into the forest area due to the misadventure becoming stranded into the south bank, which was in shallow stretch of the river, set the SeaWorld Foundation. Despite the ordeal, the whale is in good condition with some minor skin issues from being in the sun. And while it remained in the Wallace Lake area, we are hopeful that it will be able to navigate its way back into the ocean. Oh, it's so sweet. I want to see the video. Should we Google it? Should we Google the whale rescue in Australia? Let's see. Foster, New South Wales. Let's put that in Google. I usually do this before the show. Oh no. I have a sneeze. Hold on. It didn't. The sneeze went away. Hold on. Whale rescue. I had a sneeze and then it didn't happen. I hate when that happens. And when you have a sneeze and you're like, oh, it's coming, and then it doesn't show up. Oh my god, I found the video, you guys. Oh, you guys, I found it. Hold on. We got this. We got this. We got this. Let's watch. Here's the whale. I'm just going to mute it just in case. Because it's just like some rando song. Oh, look at you guys. They rescued it. Yay. Look, they use these pulley things. Oh, I love that. Good humans. Good humans rescuing the whale. Yay. I love that. I remember one time I was at Ambleside in Vancouver and there was like news of a beached whale. And I was like telling my husband, we gotta find it. We have to go find and help the people rescue the whale. And then we couldn't find it. And then, but then I found out later that they did rescue the whale. And I was like so happy because I was like, I want to go rescue the whale. I want to go help it. It was a whole ordeal. I remember like several people were going. I was like, I want to go too. I didn't get to see the whale though, unfortunately. Russell Hall over on Rumble has things to say. God, he wrote me a paragraph for $1. Let's see. He says, fine. Maybe I will figure it out for myself next time you see Russell Hall. Will be with the blurred face and his... Russell! I'm not reading this. What the hell?
How dare you?
Oh my God. Damn it, Russell. All right, moving right along with the next story. By the way, I want to point out I did struggle last night setting up the show big time. I'm gonna share a little bit of a story with you guys because I was like, so as you guys know, and this is me, like, it's just this is kind of nice that we don't like, I mean, and maybe I shouldn't even tell you guys this. Maybe this is just stupid and I shouldn't tell you. But I'm going to share with you because this is a struggle and it's real. And I've told you guys that, you know, we all go through these things together. So you guys know that, like, you know, I'm going through a loss right now because of what happened with Yuki. And there was a story yesterday that, and you know, I'll show you guys the story on the side of the page. And it was a story about a cat rescue. And normally I would totally share the story. Normally I would totally share it, but yesterday it totally kind of broke me because the cat in it looked exactly like Yuki, except Yuki had blue eyes and this one had green eyes. So I was like, I'm going to start crying already. I can't even talk about it. It's just weird, but I guess me talking about it kind of helps me process the emotions more. And so like when I did it, it just like the grief hit again, and I was just really sad for a while. Didn't expect it because the cat looked exactly like her. So I'm sorry that I'm not going to be sharing that story today. Maybe next week, maybe the week after, but because it looks so much like Yuki, it kind of really, it was triggering, you know? And in a way I felt kind of weak because I was like, you know, you don't know like how to feel when stuff like that happens because you're like, am I so weak that like I can't look at that story? But I think like, I don't know if it's just weakness or whatever it is, but I hope I'm strong enough to share it next week because it was difficult. It was difficult. But having said that, I did look at this story after that, and it cheered me up because, you know, life's up and down. Everything has a balance, right? It has an alternate. So this story really cheered me up after I cried my eyes out. And that's this one right here. It says husky escapes and shows up at doggy daycare on her own. What a sweet little doggy. I love huskies. Here they are.
For those of us who follow a daily routine, any disruption to it can throw you for a bit of a loop. And it's not just humans, it's dogs as well. As Mick Fable tells us, after not going to doggy daycare like she usually does, a canine from Regina decided to take matters into her own
Doggy
paws.
daycare. So cute.
Missy is a 5-year-old husky who has been coming to Spot's place for nearly her entire life. On a day when she was scheduled to be elsewhere, Missy surprised everyone at the dog daycare by making her way over unsupervised.
I looked up on our security cameras that are in front of my desk, and I saw this dog running around in the parking lot. I'm like, oh my God, there's a dog out there. It's Missy. So we let Missy in. Yeah. Biggest smile on her face. She was so proud of herself, so happy to be here.
Monday to Friday, Missy and her owner make the 7-minute bike ride to Spot's place. According to the daycare, Missy was in her backyard when she made her way out through under the fence. Her daily routine of traveling there and back is likely what got her to the facility safely.
Rain or shine, like I'm not even kidding, it'll be minus 30. They're biking.
It is snowing out and he is still biking with Missy here. So
yeah. So they take the same route. She's very familiar with it. So it's just like really second nature to her.
Missy's owner was shocked when she got the call, learning her furry friend had escaped, especially since Spot's place is located in a strip mall off a busy stretch of road on Victoria Avenue East.
It's just miraculous that, nothing happened and it wasn't, it was as positive of a situation as you could have it, right? I certainly don't condone dogs escaping yards and going out on, journeys by themselves, but we're just thankful.
Spot's place is a daycare just for dogs. It's a place where they can be trained and groomed and is a home away from home. Depending on the day, they see upwards of 100 pets passing through with a never-ending stream of stories about dogs being dogs. But what Missy did is a first for them.
dogs get out and sometimes they escape and sometimes they're running around, but I've never had one come back to like a specific place or like a certain place. So I believe she must feel quite safe here and likes being here. The fact that she came all this way.
Proving practice and following your nose can sometimes get you where you need to go.
That's
Mick
so
Babel, CTV News, Regina.
Oh, I love that. What a cute story. That story helped cheer me up yesterday. After this other story that completely broke me. I was like, by the way, that was this story right here. And normally I would completely totally share it, but I don't think I could do it today. Maybe next week. This cat gets her miracle. And it was a really great story too, because the person rescued her and everything. So it was wonderful. It's good. I always like those kind of stories anyway. Because they, I love when people rescue cats. I've done it here. It's been really great. It's been really great. It's a really cool thing to do. We have a couple more stories to get through. The next one's about a sea lion. This one was a cute story that was sent to me. I think Cavatanio Che sent me this one too. And we've got a couple animal stories we'll get to, and that's it. And this one is really cute because it's about a sea doggy. It's a sea doggy. It says sea lion. You know what? It's probably going to just explain. I don't have to read that. Here we go.
If you're a sea lion, it's normal to leave your pup on land while you run a few errands at sea. But those pups, like all kids, sometimes wander, which is what seems to have happened here when this pup was found blocks from the shore in San Francisco.
Oh my God, that's
for
crazy.
Attention. He got it. Police and wildlife specialists swooped in for the rescue and recovery. If you're a sea lion, it's normal to leave your pup on land while you run a few errands.
That's crazy. The sea lion. Russell says over on Rumble, you know who else is frequently finding things in their backyard? The town of Fingering Hoe. All right, you get this one. You get this for that, Russell. Hold on. Super cute story, that one. There was another thing that happened right before we went live, and I totally forgot to bring it up. But thank God I remembered. This was not in the show, so let me go into Twitter. I have to get this story because I was like, oh my God, look at the horsies. You guys know how much I love horsies. This story was about horsies. Hold on, here it is. Oh, look at these, you guys. This is so cool. Oh no, my AC started leaking. Oh no. Hang on. Hang on, you guys. I'm going to play this while I go figure this out for a second. Hang on.
Chicos, mirad detrás vuestra.
I hate when that happens. Sometimes the AC will start leaking. Gonna have to call the AC guy to come over and clean the AC out. I don't know if you guys can hear that drip of the water, but there's the horsies though. Wait, what did I put this on for? That's not my headset. What am I doing? There's the horsies. That was my video gaming headset. This is my show headset. Video games is what I want to be doing right now, which is why I probably put that on my head, because I was like, why am I not playing video games?
Chicos, mirad detrás vuestra.
Look at this. Look at the horsies. They're wild horsies. This is, you know what, this is really cool because it's one of those things where you just don't, like, I don't think, like, about wild horses all that often. And then, you know, and then you see something like this and you're like, oh my God, wild horses still exist. You know, that's kind of cool. That's really cool. Here is the next story. Oh my God. Okay, so this is really sweet. This is a really sweet story. It's a little sad, but also kind of awesome because nature is amazing. Like, it's just such an amazing thing. Nature is so amazing. I love nature. Sometimes weird things can happen, but then, you know, it's just, it's a wonderful thing. And that's this story here. 17-year-old blind Lioness survived 5 years because her daughters refused to abandon her. Look at her eyes. Her eyes were weird, man. Like, one of them is red and all gougy, and the other one's like blue and taken over. Like, it looks like an anime character, like, no joke. We'll watch a video of this lion as well because it was really crazy to see. In the wild, survival is often about strength and independence, but one lioness's story is showing the world that love and loyalty can be just as powerful. This is like for real, you guys. It's not an AI picture. This is not a like made up picture. This is the lion. We're gonna see that lion in a second in a video. At Addo Elephant National Park, a lioness named Josie defied all odds in a way few animals ever do. After losing her sight more than 5 years ago, Josie continued to live in the wild well into old age, not alone, but supported every step of the way by her 2 daughters, Dawn and Duffy. For a lioness, reaching 15 years old in the wild is already rare. That is incredibly rare for lions because they're very, like, you know, once in the wild, once things start to go, you out, you know what I mean? Doing so while blind is almost unheard of. This is unheard of. Yet Josie kept going. As her vision faded, her daughters adapted. They stayed close to her, guiding her as she walked and helping her stay aware of her surroundings and making sure that she was never left behind. When it came to the hunt, like to time to hunt, Dawn and Duffy took the lead, successfully bringing down prey and then calling out to their mother so that she could join them to eat. The 3 lionesses kept close together. Once a kill had been made, They gently call to each other so that they can come and all enjoy the feast. Dawn and Duffy are good providers. Wildlife photographer Stephen Lang shared on his blog. They surely hunt their prey and invite their mother to join the feast. What a crazy story, you guys. Like, that is just wild. It's a level of care that stands out in the wild, where injured or disabled animals are often left to fend for themselves. Visitors and rangers who saw Josie over the years described her as a symbol of resilience and courage. Despite her blindness, she continued moving forward, moving across the savannah, relying not just on instinct, but on the unwavering bond she shared with her daughters. The three were rarely apart. If one of them were out of sight, the others were always nearby, resting behind bush or calling out softly until they were together again. Josie may not have been able to hunt like she once did, but thanks to Donna Duffy, she never went without. Their strength became their strength became her strength. In late 2025, Josie's journey came to an end, but her story continues to inspire. In a place where survival can be harsh and unforgiving, this small family showed something remarkable, that even in the wild, compassion and connection can make the difference. What an incredible story. Like, this is crazy. Now, watch this lion. This is the lion.
This is Josie the Lioness. She is the oldest lion in the Addo Elephant Park. Born in August 2008, she is 17 years old. Very old for a lion.
That's really old
Yet,
for
as
a
you can
lion.
see, she is still in excellent shape. Big and strong, and moves rather well, if somewhat hesitantly. Mainly because she is almost completely blind.
Look at
Her
her
right
eyes.
eye has been clouded over for at least 7 years. She survives and eats well because her daughters, Dawn and Duffy, born in 2014, bring down enough game to keep them all well fed. On Tuesday, I found Josie at the Peaceland waterhole. She drank and then slowly wandered off, looking for her daughters and the only two male lions in the main section of the park. She could not see them, and I doubt she could hear them. They were busy feasting at least 1.5 kilometers away. After lying around for about an hour, she suddenly got up and walked purposefully in the right direction until she found the other lions.
What a cool story. I love this whole situation with the lion. I feel like there's a movie there. There's a movie there, definitely a kid's story. They should about survival and keeping close together. It's incredible. What an incredible story. Should be made into a movie. Disney should get on that. Actually, no, not Disney. Anybody but Disney. What a cool story. I love nature. Speaking of nature, we're coming up to the second to got only a couple more stories to cover, a couple more videos here. And this one here is really funny. This one made me laugh. Now, I'm going to give you guys a pre-warning. I'm going to warn you guys. You might want to turn your volume down for this one a little bit. Definitely want to turn your volume down on this one. But this is quite an incredible video, and it really cracked me up. And it's definitely about nature, so we're gonna watch it. But before we do, my goodness, Steel Leg of History is here, you guys. Wow, thank you for the $20. You did not need to do that. Thank you, Steel Leg. Thank you for the 20. Says a friend who I have known for years sent me money to help me out get a new bed. You know he needs help getting his foundation repaired. I can't be more grateful to the kindness he showed me. He's a Marine wound vet. Wow, that's incredible. But like, thank you for giving me part of it. That's really generous of you, Steel. Like, you did not have to do that. What a wonderful friend. It's good to have friends like that to look out for you. Thank you again for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Truly. Thank you again, Robert. So get ready for this video, you guys. This one made me laugh. I was like, oh my God, this is great. So this dude like randomly came across, like, I guess his chat sent him this video to watch. And this guy was like, I was 100% captured by this great commentary. Way to go, Rabbit. This was crazy to watch. This guy's amazing. Here we go.
Yeah, I think they're the best of all time, the Dudley Boys. What is this? It seems to be some sort of aerial shot footage, maybe from a drone. Oh, I see two dogs running, or at least I assume those are dogs, coyotes, something of that nature. Oh, wait, it's snow over there. Oh, that's a bunny. It seems like, oh no, they're chasing the bunny. It must be rabid dogs or something. Run, bunny, the little bunny that could. Escape to freedom. Oh no, but it seems like the river's frozen, so the bunny can't cross. Oh no! This might be natural selection. The bunny might get cooked. Oh no, there's freedom there. Oh, there's a fence though. There's a fence obstructing its path. Oh Lord, the bunny's in trouble. It's cornered between the fence and the frozen river. Oh wait a minute! Oh damn, the dogs are closing in. I think that's like Honda and Growlithe. The bunny's forced to go and take the ice. All right, it's able to cross the ice. At least it's attempted. It made it through the ice. Not the immigration and custom enforcement. All right, here we go. Come on, bunny. Come on, Jesus Christ. Growlithe closing in on it. The bunny's able to make the move. Come on, bunny, to freedom. Do not die like this. Come on, bunny. Damn, they got it cornered. Not anymore. Take off, bunny. Extreme speed. Look at that 40-yard dash time. Are you kidding me? Oh, Lord, Tyreek Hill, Deion Sanders, Bo Jackson. Oh, fuck. The dog's got the speed, too. Growlithe is closing in. Honda are taking chase. The bunny's got nowhere to go. It's a foot race to freedom. The bunny able to make a move. Come on, bunny. Come on, bunny. Come on, bunny. Move. Move! Your life depends on. Oh, we about to watch a murder. Oh, come on, buddy. Yeah, look at the vertical leap. Shit, Growlithe is right there. Buddy's still taking off. The separation is incredible, bro. The breakaway speed. It's like Jerry Rice off of a slant. This brother got incredible speed, bro. I need somebody to test the 40-yard dash of that bunny. Here comes the Growlithe, and then Honda doesn't have the same speed as Growlithe. Oh, Lord, Buddy's cornered again. Buddy's cornered again. Space go, yeah. That's how you make a move. Mystical Space Typhoon. Did you see the footwork? Took his ankles. LaShawn McCoy in open space. Come on, buddy. Oh, there was another rodent, or I should say feline, some sort of animal that took off, maybe a deer or so. All right, buddy. All right, buddy. It's a foot race yet again. Honda does not have the stamina to keep up, but it seems like Growlithe is still keeping chase. Bro, this bunny's been running for his life for like 2 minutes. Come on, buddy. Take off. Take off. Yo, everybody's got the stamina on 100%, bro. Somebody use a GTA cheat or something. Take off, buddy. Here comes Growlithe still in chase. Honda falling out of the goddamn camera shot. Come on. Yes, Growlithe fell. Take off, buddy. Take off, buddy. To freedom. To freedom. Come on, buddy. Yes. The bunny survived. Growlithe and Honda was nowhere to be found. The bunny's taking off to freedom. Survival. All right. The bunny lives. Woo, they thought they could come out here and eat low bunny. Honda and Growlithe thought they had a meal, but not today, because the bunny had the determination, perseverance, dedication, and the will to live it above all else. Had the dog in it. Let's go.
I love that guy. Oh my God, that guy was amazing. What a good announcer. Incredible. Incredible video. The funny part is so the chat, I guess, were like annoyed at his reaction. So of course, as chats do, they wanted to ruin it for him. So they like somebody sent him another video where the bunny does not make it. We're not playing that one. But he was mad. Like, he was mad at the chat after that. He was like, y'all sending me a video of watching a bunny get murdered. Like, he was so mad. Oh my God. It was funny. No, Spike. I don't feel like watching a bunny get murdered. No, we're not watching it. We're moving right along. Play it. Everyone. Oh my God. People want me to play that video. I don't even know if I have it. I think it might be one of the replies under that guy's video. Let me see. Let me go look. I think it was one of the replies. That's how I saw it. Let me see. You guys really want to see the rabbit get like murdered? What's wrong with you guys? What is the matter with you guys? Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. I love that. When the guy was like, "Come on, buddy." Let's see. I don't see it anymore. I thought I'm scrolling through the comments of that thing, but it's not. I don't see it anymore. But it was funny because some guy was like, some people were like, "Why don't you watch this one?" Oh, here it is. Here it is. I found it. You guys really want to watch this? Okay, one's in the chat if you want to watch. 2 in the chat if you don't want to watch, because this is about Bunny getting killed. One in the chat if you want to watch. 2 in the chat if you don't. The eyes will have it. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. 1. Ian, I did not think you were going to put the vote. Charlene, you only get 1 vote. This isn't the United States. You only get 1 vote, Charlene. Charlene's spamming 2. Poor Charlene. Charlene, you only get 1 vote. I think it's pretty even. Poor Charlene. Charlene is really protesting, you guys. Charlene's really protesting. I'm British. We're being taken over. So bollocks to democracy. Oh. Show the lions kill a deer. No. You get what's going on, Shadow War Child. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. I can't even tell anymore because Charlene rigged the elections in the chat. So now I don't know what's going on. All I see is 2. Charlene rigged the elections. The moment has passed. The moment has passed. Okay, the moment has passed. What I will do. I'll do you guys a solid. For those of you in the chat that want to see it, here's the link to the bunny getting whipped. Here you go. You can watch it on your own time. There you go. Holocron's pissed. Unbelievable. It's that foreign influence, man. It's that foreign influence, you know. They get you sometimes. Sometimes they take the election. Russell Hall, thank you for the $1 over on Rumble, says one should win by default. We can't allow cheaters to prosper. This is true. This is true. Ian So Forth says, I don't want it as a homework. I want to see it now. The moment is past, Ian. Your countryman, your countrywoman, I should say, rigged the election in the chat. So the moment has passed. I'm gonna go through the last video of the day. Also, my PC is, or not my PC, but yeah, my PC is in danger because my freaking AC is leaking, and I'm scared of the water coming near my PC. So let's get this show over with. We got 2 more videos to watch, and then I'm calling it a day. I'm going to make an inside joke. For those of you that know it, you'll know it. If you know it, you know it. If you don't, you don't. But in preparation for this video, I hope you guys all are going to be having a great weekend. I couldn't even hold it. I couldn't even. So what's everyone up to for their weekend? This afternoon. Okay. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. First of all, this is just cute. This is cute. Guys, he's a sleepy bear. He's a sleepy bear, you guys. Oh, look, the sleepy bear. Oh, he's so cute. He's a little sleepy bear. Oh, I love it. Yeah, he did. Saw. Yeah. So cute. Russell Hall says he's going to Fingering Hoe. Wow. See, I love the fact that our show here has caused the tourism in England to go up by at least one person who's going to be visiting Fingering Hoe, apparently. That bear was in a food coma. Oh my God. That is so dark. Oh my God. That is so dark, Anne. Oh my God. Oh, that got me. Oh, that was funny, Ian. Oh my God. That was funny. All right. Moving right along. That was really good. That was really okay. Ian, you did get one of these. That was good. Last video of the week. The last video of the week for today's episode. This dude, he has a really popular TikTok channel. He made a couple of videos many years ago. And he went viral for how cute his daughter was. Well, he's gone viral again for a new video that he's made in his car, listening to his daughters talk about him. And it was a really funny video. So we're gonna close out the show on this one because I wanted to send you guys off into your weekends with a good laugh. It's good to laugh and be happy when you're about to start your weekend. So we're gonna close the show out with this one right here. Dad gets absolutely roasted by his kids on the way to school. Here we go.
25, and then Rachel's mom is 20, I think. Are you sure? Yeah. Dad, what age did you and Mummy meet?
We were about 12.
12?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, wait, I'm 9. 3 years older than me. Oh my gosh, okay, wait. How long have you been together for then?
23 years.
23 years? That's old. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's such a... Wait, if you and Mummy didn't have any phones back then, then how did you communicate? Dad used to write letters to Mum. You probably used the fountain pen with the feather. And you probably dipped it in ink. But Dad, seriously, did you and your friends sing to Mum when you were to school? Wait, did you and Mum get invited to the Queen's coronation? And what did you wear? That wore too rag.
Oh my God!
With Mary and Joseph. But what if they was on a date? Who would be babysitting Jesus? Oh yeah! Morgan Freeman.
That's freaking brutal, man. That was freaking brutal. Oh man. That is kids are a blessing, man. Kids are a blessing. Absolutely savage. 100%, Grim. That was so savage. Incredible. I love his face. His face is so funny. His face is so funny. That whole video was just super great. I love that. I love that video. And I love all of you. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in today. Special thanks to those of you who super chatted, became a member, gifted memberships, all that good stuff. Rumble Rants too, of course. And I just wanted to say that I hope all of you guys have a great weekend. I can't even say that anymore without laughing. I can't even say that anymore without laughing. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Practice kindness, practice empathy. Be good. Be good to one another. Remember, people are going through hard times right now. You never know what someone's going through, so be nice. Be nice. Be nice if you can. It's the only thing you can do. It's the only thing you can do is try and be nice. Don't chase rabbits, says Charlene. Or go get that rabbit at Fingering Hoe. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.
I know you are mine, come rain or come shine. Give me some good news. Give me some good